So what I'm going after this is a little bit of these stabilitory muscles here, because anytime you're going to have knee problems, you've always have to check the lower leg muscles, always. Because in a lot of function, we're taught about which muscles straighten the knee, and we say, oh, well, the quad straightens the knee. Well, yeah, it does if you're laying on a table, but if you're walking and you're a soccer player and your mass and momentum's carrying your body over, your gastroc and your soleus are actually the muscles that are getting the proprioceptive hit that the knee's going too far forward, and they fire and slow down the progression, and then that's what straightens your knee. So if you don't know function like that, that's a little tidbit from the Gray Institute. But that can really set up a huge deal for our issues with the knee. So I'm just kind of getting in here with my thumb. Now typically if he was a little bit bigger and had some more restricted fascia in here, I would be using my elbow. Sound fun? No, yeah, his eyes got big. But for him, he's still young and pretty supple, so I don't have to get in here too much. And you know, if you guys have ever been to my classes or come to my clinic, you know that I spend so much of my time in the lower leg regardless of what your issue is, because pretty much everything we walk on anymore is flat, especially here in Florida. There's no hills, so we never use our foot and ankle through a full range of motion, and these muscles just get stuck. If you get somebody like Benjamin here who, you know, is traveling the world, dating supermodels, playing soccer, he gets a lot of wear and tear on his lower legs. I should charge you more, by the way, for that. You know, it's a pretty good lifestyle. All that wear and tear and running and stopping, these lower leg muscles and their compartments can get pretty tight and pretty stuck together. And if they can't help decelerate motion and help balance this whole area, we're going to have some problems, because especially this tibialis anterior and how that morphs up into the glutes and into the back. So if I have you move your foot up and down right now, yeah, feel that? That's actually moving the foot. But if he's running up and down the soccer field, does he ever move his foot up and down like that? No, not actually. So the truth about the tibialis anterior and a lot of these anterior lower leg muscles is they're actually decelerators of the hip. So they're just going to fascially come up here, become your IT band and your quad, and come around. So what that means, and I'm going to have him do a stretch on this in just a little bit to show you guys how to do that. But if you're not looking here for knee problems and lower back problems, you're really missing the boat, or you haven't been taught proper function.